So earlier today, I saw this YouTube ad of this 18-year-old giving his best real estate advice. And I've been trying to watch several videos hoping that his advertisement pops back up again because I want to show it to you. Because it's really bad. Welcome back, everybody. Such a pleasure to be back. My name is AlexBeltran, and I talk about real estate tricks, tips, and topics. So, if you want the latest on everything real estate related, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, jingle that little bell, and now that I say that out loud, that joke would have been better if I said it in December. Now, to be clear, this isn't to say that teenagers don't know what they're talking about. I mean, have you asked a teenager how TikTok works? I know what it's like to start young in real estate and not being taken seriously. I started holding open houses at the age of 14 and I got my real estate license at the age of 21. The reason why I bring up this 18-year-old supposed real estate mogul is because the information in his advertisement was so horrifically wrong that it would be a crime for me not to correct it. What's worse is that he could be suckering people in to buy into his bad advice. Now, unfortunately, that advertisement hasn't popped up since, and I didn't take down any notes or references. I was busy with other activities at that precise moment. So viewers, please be on the lookout for some 18-year-old claiming he's a real estate mogul. He is not. Since I can't quote his video directly, I'm just gonna give you the 5 worst real estate advice that I've ever heard. Number 1, don't invest in real estate because you have to do all the work yourself and it isn't worth it. I literally made a video talking about the people that you need in your real estate investment team. I'm gonna go on ahead and link that video above and I highly recommend you watch it. But if you do all the work yourself, not only will real estate seem miserable, you're pretty much guaranteed to fail. Look, there is a lot of legwork that you have to do all by yourself, especially in the beginning. But if it were easy, everyone would be doing it. And if everyone were doing it, it wouldn't be worth doing. But not investing in real estate is just silly. Number 2, never finance a house, which was coined by Dave Ramsey, which it's pretty funny. Dave Ramsey is brilliant. I mean, he's definitely someone that's worth listening to, especially if you lack financial literacy and discipline. I've read his books because I was the master of disaster when it came to finances. I would get my commission check, spend all of it on nothing but stupid stuff, and then come tax season, wait a minute, you mean I have to pay taxes? The correct way of saying that should be never finance a house without educating yourself first. For example, house is worth $100,000, completely renovated, but it's currently for sale for $70,000. You purchase the house at the asking price of $70,000, put $5,000 to fix up the property. You've now spent $75,000 for a house that's worth $100,000. You can lease it out, sell it, refinance it, move your family into it. No matter how you slice it, you made money off of that house, but you have to finance it to make it happen. Bad advice number 3, only buy big real estate deals. Grant Cardone. I have read Grant Cardone's book and I agree with a portion of what he has to say. But that's horrible advice. 1, not everyone has $1 million to throw down on real estate. And 2, if you can't handle a 4-plex, there's no way that you're gonna be able to handle a 32-unit complex. And it's not that I don't have faith in you. Even Amazon had to scale back on its sales and marketing tactics during this pandemic because they didn't have the infrastructure to handle the surge in demand. Jumping to such a high number of units is the same equivalent. Keep in mind that Grant Cardone, as knowledgeable as he is in real estate, is trying to get you to invest into Cardone Capital. And you can go that route, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're not gonna have any control or benefits of owning property. You might as well invest into a REIT at that point, because REITs have no restrictions. If you want to sell it, like a stock in the stock market. Because it is a stock in the stock market. If you invest with Cardone Capital and you need to sell your share, they have the right to tell you no. And that sucks, but it is their policy. Apart from his selling point, I get where he's philosophically coming from. If you want to get to the top of the mountain, take a helicopter instead of hiking. And that's easy when you have those types of resources. But the rest of us have to hike and learn along the way. Eventually, there will come a point where you will have the resources to purchase a helicopter and fly to the top of the mountain. And it's easy for Grant Cardone to say, if you have a big real estate deal, bring it to me. I'll cut you in. Oh, that was a horrible impression. I mean, that's what he claims, but go on ahead, try to schedule a meeting with him or any other real estate investor. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'd like to order a pizza, please. Still haven't gotten that meeting, have you? If any investor is going to take you seriously, they have to see that you can do the work. This means that you're going to have to start building your own real estate portfolio. Just because it's not worth millions of dollars doesn't mean it's worthless. But it's really the only way that I've seen people successfully get their foot in the door. Bad advice number 4, in a competitive market, remove inspection contingencies, or if possible, all contingencies. Look, the summer is coming up and this is when the feeding frenzy normally begins. And I get the sentiment behind this. You've written a couple of offers and you've been rejected, and now you're desperate to get your offer accepted. So you pay attention to this 18-year-old real estate mogul that says something along the lines of, remove all contingencies, it's cool. That's not smart. Unless you're actually a home inspector or a contractor or plan on demolishing that house, do not remove inspection contingencies. Now, if you're still adamant about removing inspection contingencies because you feel that is the only way you're going to be able to purchase a house, make sure to buy a home warranty. They may be hard to find, but there are home warranties that cover everything, regardless of whether or not you got an inspection. I'm not going to link any home warranties because they're constantly changing their product line, but they are expensive and they are hard to find. Now, for appraisal contingencies, unless you're an all-cash buyer, do not remove appraisal contingencies. You're just setting yourself up for a very expensive mistake. Bad advice number 5, going for sale by owner and not marketing. Look, I'm a real estate agent, so the simple answer here is just list with a realtor. Less headaches, more time for you to concentrate on what you actually want to do. It's just better. However, given the current state of the world, I understand that a lot of people are trying to save as much money on the sale of their house as possible. I'm a real estate agent on YouTube, so the chances of you being in the same region as me is pretty unlikely. Thus, the chances of this benefiting me is none at all. Market your house properly, clean your house, hire a photographer to take high quality photos of your home, and now more than ever, pay someone to do a 3D tour of your home. And please, just lock up all your valuables, don't let them be photographed. Once you have all the marketing put together, upload it to a real estate website that allows you to upload as a for sale by owner. I keep driving around town seeing for sale by owner signs everywhere, but once you try to look up those properties online, there's nothing, no listings, nothing, nowhere, none. Did I mention nothing? The stats have been in for years. If you want to sell your home, you have to advertise online. There's no other way around it. Now I get the frustration. When you post for sale by owner, the only people that you manage to attract are other realtors trying to list your house up for sale. I can't help you with that. Don't let that stop you from uploading to real estate websites. And lastly, don't take anything personal. Buyers are going to talk shit about your house in front of your face. Don't let that cloud your judgment, especially if they submit a lowball offer, which they most likely will. Lose your cool, lose the deal. It's that simple. Capiche? Look, there's bad advice like everywhere. If you ever need clarification or just want to run anything by me, my email's in the description down below. Which brings me to the question of the day. What's some real estate advice that you have been giving that just doesn't sound right? Go ahead and comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Look, research is key, and realize that in real estate, there's more than one solution for a single problem. Identify which one fits your current situation. If you found this video informative or entertaining, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing in real estate, go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram. If you want to check out some more of my real estate related content, I'm going to go ahead and link that here and here. Other than that, catch you guys next week. Peace.